Okay, well, thank you everybody for being with us tonight. And I think this is going to be, I hope, really helpful. I want to make it interactive, and I want to show you some things that are some new things that are on the horizon and some ways to help you be successful with your own business. So the backstory to all of this is really, if you want to take a look and you ever want to refer to this again, I'm going to do a share screen. I can make this go away. And we're going to go look at our team page. Hopefully. I had all these lined up. Here we go. Just so that if you ever want to find this and you didn't take notes, you'll know where it's all stored. So while this is loading, this team started 14 years ago with no intention of it ever being a team at all. And so for those of you who don't know, it was 14 years ago, actually this past week, that I flunked my mammogram. And a friend reached out to me and invited me to a wellness presentation. And I had no clue about the importance of fruits and vegetables. I thought I ate healthy, made my own bread. We didn't eat bologna on white bread, but nobody told me about the power of fruits and vegetables. And you know, even today, I am just sometimes overwhelmed with what I learned and how powerful fruits and vegetables really are, and that this is not an option. You know, it's not like, oh, well, I think I'll eat some fruits and vegetables today. It's really, really important. And so I'm grateful that somebody reached out and invited me to that event. And I was not interested in sharing this with anybody, even after I got better. And but I kept getting invited. So there's the value of an invitation to you. Wendy McGlaughlin just kept inviting me to this event or that event. And I was hungry for health, and I was hungry to learn how to live better, how to eat better. And I was kind of looking for a community that I could live in that would teach me that, and we could live life together with common thought processes. And so that's kind of how it all started. And then I went to a conference in 2008, I believe. And Sandy keeps track of our timeline pretty well because she came with me the following year. And that just changed my life forever. So from someone who said, can you, if you buy enough of this stuff, can you get a discount, to today, our team is positively impacting 785 lives, which is phenomenal. Those are not my customers. They're your customers and other people's customers. And it's not so much that they're just a quote unquote customer. It's that we are significantly impacting their health journeys. And that totally, totally amazes me. So I'm going to show you here. This is who we are and what we do. And internet must be a little bit slow. So we create vision for ourselves and others that all things are possible. And our synergy as a team encourages each other to dream big. And together we share the possibilities for how Juice Plus helps us create health, financial freedom, and flexibility of time. Our motto, we kind of had a contest back then. And I threw out some letters and let people kind of play with them and put them together. And that's where we came up with the name Dream Makers. And our motto became dream big, all things are possible. we also said that it's not me, but we, and it takes a team to make the dream happen. And so not being interested in sharing this product with anybody, somehow, because I was attracted to the community and I was attracted to the product, and I kept getting invitations, and my husband saw the marketing plan and said, you know, we really ought to take a really serious look at this. So that's how, numbers of years later, we achieved the goal of National Marketing Director, and several of you were at the convention where that happened. So conference is a big deal. You're going to hear me talk a little bit about that throughout our time tonight, because it's so critical and so life-changing, and it gives you the tools and it empowers you to grow your business, which helps other people either grow theirs or change their health, or both. So how do you go about doing that? Well, you want to stay connected to events. So I want to show you a few events, and I try to make sure that everything we do is posted on this page and on Boxer. So first of all, this has gotten out of order since I put it in here today. This is our calendar. So you're being connected to these events, which most of them are on Zoom. Several of them are on Zoom. Keeps you connected to the community. It gives you the education that you need. It inspires you, gives you ideas. We did a call the other day, Timothy and I did, with this gal on Wendy McGlone's team and Margie's team, who did an express track to sales coordinator. And the thing that she said is, I lived and breathed and ate, until she got this goal done, all kinds of recorded calls, the live calls, as many events as they could fit in, because that's a big deal to achieve that goal. Hey, Brittany. And so this is kind of how we do it. Locally, if you're in the Dayton area, and if you're not, there can be things in your area. There's going to be some great events up in the Medina area with some fabulous doctors in the next couple of months. But in the Dayton area, we have a chiropractor, Dr. Allison Edmonds, and it's really fun because she was a Juice Plus baby herself. Now she's all grown up, and she's a chiropractor, and she does a great, they call it an IHL, Inspiring Healthy Living talk. And you can go on here and look at all the dates. And then another one, you know, we have a lot of newer, we call them next gen. Doesn't mean you have to be young to be a next gen. You just are kind of in the next generation of reps. But they are on fire, and they're doing an event called It's My Business at Flyboys, which is over in Beaver Creek by the mall. So those are the big things coming up in September. And then if we go back to, where did we go? Our calendar here. So that's those two. And then the biggest event of all, and that's where, you know, that's like our family reunion. That's where we get together, since we all live all over the country. And it's that event's called Juice Plus Live. It's in Austin this year. And if anybody is a medical professional, or you know one, in the fall conference they have the nutraceutical convention, and you can get contact hours or CEUs or whatever that's called for your field of medicine, and then you pay for that training, but then you get a free conference ticket. And so that happens on Thursday the 17th until 3 in the afternoon. Then the conference starts at 4, and it goes Thursday night, Saturday, or Friday and Saturday. And I promise you it will change your life forever. So one of the things that has really impressed me lately is how we're different. And we are different because we are providing and creating value for people. And it's not just somebody went to your website and put in an order. It's so much different than just selling a product. And part of the reason is we either do or should do really good customer care. And so there's a great training on missiondriven.info. And so it's missiondriven.info. It's changed. The name has changed from what we used to have. There's this little tab over here called Care. And inside of this is a treasury of great information. So I encourage you, everybody that's either on this call or who you know that's a rep on your team, to make sure you watch this video, the customer care checklist. Now, there is lots and lots and lots of great information there. I took these and saved them. And so this week when I had a new customer, I sent her this little picture thanking her for her order. And after it comes, I'll send her this little picture, to see how she's doing with it. You can use the customer profile if you want, and that will download. So then I'll have to stop share.
I'm sorry, Carolyn. What was this website?
Right now? This is missiondriven.info. So, and I will take responsibility for this. Sometimes it seems like we get new customers and we lose customers. But if we do really good customer care, we won't lose them. And it's not just that it's affecting our paycheck, it's affecting their health. And sometimes they forget why. I'll share it again. I can find where it went to. Well, don't know where it went.
What you looking for?
Well, you have to download it. And when you do that,